And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Subnautica Below Zero. Got our water filtration machine here that should in theory be making water for us. Our character is a little bit hungry, so let's actually take a moment to go outside and do a bit of fishing. Now, with a much larger source of water, it might be tempting to actually salt some of these fish. Take advantage of the preservative properties of the salt. I don't think we need lead that badly. Actually, no, I will need one piece of lead for the thing we're thinking about building. That was titanium, not lead. That's the lead. Not sure if I need more quartz for glass. In the locker here. Oh, I happen to have another computer chip. That's good to see. I need lead in there. Quickly cook the fish and eat the fish. Oh, so the basic upgrades show up in here. Okay. Takes us to full. Don't need the cooking recipe. Let me go back if I'm getting to that. Unpin that. Accidentally pin that unintentionally. Go. Vehicle upgrade console will need more copper and a computer chip. Okay. Let's go see if we can get another 4 pieces of copper for the upgrade bay. We already have the titanium, we just need the copper. And then we'll probably take the sea truck out for an explore. There's a rocky outcropping. There's not any copper in it, though. More titanium. We did need a little titanium for the thing we're about to build. I'll grab the quartz because I'm seeing it in my face. Not be what I'm looking for, but emergency power only. Okay, so we're gonna have to put more solar panels on the thing, and that's gonna require some copper. And some titanium. And some quartz.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, that's one of the sea monkey. Trying to figure what it is in the dark, and that wasn't working very well. Okay. So, solar. All the stuff we need for solar. Slap another panel on the top. This will provide more power storage, as well as more power generation. And then for the interior bit, I wanted you, which is going to be more copper and more titanium. Yeah, I need a piece of copper. quartz. Lots of things surprisingly need quartz, so I've been picking it up as I've been seeing it recently. That's a chance of silver. There's some salt. Oh, I think we've been this one before. Try not to have the map up too much, because it at least gets in the way of me seeing where I need to be. But I'm trying to figure out where I can go by map, and then the map's very useful, you see. It takes quite a bit of space, and a lot of times if you're like that, it's like, okay, that's just a raw shot test, and not really useful map. Probably three-dimensional maps. We got everything we need to get this console set up. This console necessarily isn't going to provide anything until we get other stuff, I think. So maybe not a rush. Oh, I'm going to make the copper cable first. And pull the chip out of storage. Okay, this is where we do upgrades. Apparently this was just showing up on the... Where's that? Oh, if I wanted to name this one. Yeah, so this is maybe not the most useful. Because this is... I think this is... All this stuff is on the normal fabricator as well. Built it. We now have 2 places to do that. Yeah, it looks like it shows up in the normal one as well. Okay, that was maybe less useful than I had hoped. In fact, even less useful than I predicted, yes. So I do probably want to make another computer chip, because we're going to want that upgrade item at some point, although we still need to find the diamonds. We'll find a way to get diamonds. Modification station at some point, yeah. Diamond I needed... Fabricator. Now we need some coral. Entirely out of coral again? I'm entirely out of coral again. Also need to get silver for that, okay. Got some salt for the road if we wanted that. I don't really want that at the moment. You can see it makes water and salt at different rates. It makes salt a little bit faster. I suppose what I probably want to do next, I probably actually want to bring the truck. Let's go hop in the truck. Fully charged truck, here we go. looking for table coral and gold in addition to whatever exploration we're doing when we're out here. I think we're going to try to check out that ancient artifact Q59. Something. Sea truck fragment. Okay, we're finding more fragments of the thing we already now have. I probably could use a little of silver. I think I see it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Vein. Get back in our oxygenated cabin a little bit. Okay, we can get out. Go back exploring again. There's some gold. Get more oxygen again, we can do a closer dive, I think. We do have to be a little bit careful of volcanic activity. I don't accidentally roast the character here. Maybe what we're not trying to do. Oh, yeah, that's gonna do some amount of damage. Okay, let's work our way out. Yeah, lots of decent ore deposit here. None of the ores I'm looking for. Well, not anymore. We found a little bit of gold we need, right?
Oxygen remaining.
It's a first aid kit. Nibbling on my roof. There's some diamond. Okay, so scored some diamond.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Hopefully we came in. Okay. Get the motion down. Let's do another quick dive. And then we'll have a decent amount of diamond, which will allow us to go deeper. And we'll have to find a way down to that green place we were trying to explore. The thing that was realistically stopping us is that it looks like it's down in the volcano area here. Which, at least with our current here, is not the safest place to explore.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Don't think this is fast as table coral. No. At least it's not the one we're looking for. Yeah, what I think we're looking for is probably fairly far down. We may not be able to get there at the moment.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I'm wondering if this oxygen stuff goes down. Oh, we'll pop out and find out. I've also seen some table coral, so first I would acquire some table coral. Okay, let's re-auction it. I'm gonna follow the auction plans down about as deep as this is gonna go. At least for now. We now have the diamond that we can, in theory, get that depth upgrade. This goes somewhere. I'm not sure if this might have been one of the places we've actually been to before. Oh yeah, I think it's the one we've been to before. I think it was the first one we went to. Not the one we're looking for. Again, we looted the power cubes here, so the power cubes are gone. This is definitely the one we've been to. Excuse me jumping off of high places, because I can. We have health packs that we need. Creature egg. Okay, there's our sea truck. I think we're gonna go back to base and we're gonna go craft the depth module and the upgrade station for it. Let's see if I can not crash into everything on the way up. Yep, quickly make the dive module. Well, we can quickly make a chip. Use the chip to make the modification station, and then it might take a little bit more time to get the dive module, because I'm not sure if we have enough quartz on hand. Here's the little low in power.
Warning, emergency power only.
Okay, do the crafting in our other base right now, because that one doesn't have enough power. Obviously just need to stick more solar panels on the roof. Now, what do I need to make solar panels? Do I have to have it on me? I'm short a
Power
copper.
restored. All primary systems online.
Seem like you found some gold.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
100-kilometer capital ship Aurora. Okay. That's the ship from the last game, I believe. Wouldn't exactly call it misplaced, more like headshot down. Not having the best luck finding this piece of copper I want for the solar panel. Oh, my inventory is full when I finally find it. Comes in the filtered water. Going to the copper. We want the upgrades, the modification station. Like so. And this gives us the thermoblade, so we can cook fish by just hitting them with the knife. Sea truck depth Mark II, Mark III, and at some point we'll probably want know what the ingredients are for the ultra high capacity tank. Although I have everything for the thermoknife, so we'll upgrade our thermoknife. So I have for the so I got the plasteel ingot, a couple of glass. So do I have everything I need to plasteel or to harden the glass? Some lead out of the inventory. We got some lead at least. Am I literally one lead short? I'm literally one lead short. Okay, let's go grab another lead quickly. Although, actually, first, let's cook the food so we can feed the character. Oh yeah, and I hit the bulkhead in here, and yeah, apparently we can just leave the door open, so it's just a bulkhead. Decorative bulkhead. There we go. That's the nice thing with the upgraded one, is you cook them by hitting them with a knife. Okay, and then one of the caves around here had lead in it. And it's copper. But that doesn't work copper anymore. Well, for the moment, I'll probably rechange my tune in a couple minutes. Sea truck fragment. Finding so many of the fragments we don't need after we've got finally found them, right? Quartz, more stuff. Is that the lead one? That's the silver one. Going to you anyway. Don't think we're done needing silver. High capacity O2.
New blueprint synthesized. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
It's almost like I've been running around with missing blueprints for some reason. Okay, I think that was everything discovered down here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, that's an oxygen plant.
Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
Yeah,
remaining.
back to warning us about oxygen again. I need to get to the surface. I need to change the battery here on our
Oxygen.
Sea Glide. You know, I don't think I've found enough. Yeah, we haven't found any. Well, we found one deposit that could have had lead in it. It didn't have any lead in it. Let's get back to base. Now that we have the oxygen tank upgrade. Figure out what that requires. feel like that would be useful. Glass. Okay. And our existing tank. I'm 1 quartz short of ideal. Okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
A little more oxygen there. So, opportunity to explore down here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Grab some oxygen like so. Head back to base. We can get the expanded oxygen tank. And then we can use that expanded oxygen tank to look for lead a little bit better.
Robin, I have something important to share.
Another artifact.
Yes, although...
You cannot know for sure what it is, but it is certainly of significant import. I know.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, that's how I have the space to take you. That's still because that's a 6 spacer. Okay. Now I have the space to take the off the inventory. Of course, I take one too many pieces of titanium in the inventory to do that. There's the high capacity one. Still don't know what we need for that ultra high capacity one, but high capacity one we've got now. BK8, Q59. No, I think I'm still better off getting the depth module first, so we can get that lead. Although I can maybe get an idea of where the lead is by changing the scanning settings. Okay, out, left, down, should be 1. have the mineral detector. That was what I was looking for, okay. There we go. There's our lead. So with that, we got depth. First level of depth improvement. Modification station clipped anymore because we got it built. More normal enamel glass. More rubies, and what that fabric stuff is.
Warning, emergency power only.
Crush depth now 300 meters. Oh, do I have any water to take with me before we go? Yes. I'm not allowed to enter the sea truck when there's no power in here. That's believable. Okay, let's go camp out in our original base for a moment here. And I'll do the outro to this point, or this part. We're going to do one more part recording during this stream. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, we will have another part up tomorrow for you. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break here to get up, sip some tea, and stretch the legs, and then we'll be back to recording one more part. Looks like we're out on the look for rubies next. So I was going to go check what the other item is before we put the close here. Synthetic fibers. So whatever the clippings is. Spiral plant clipping. Okay, that might be hard to find because I have no idea what that looks like. Rubies are pretty easy. They look like rubies, just like they are in the picture. We got the diamonds. We technically got the glass. It's just going to be finding the rubies and the spiral cutting. I think to get this complete. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, they'll be put up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, we'll be back after a short break. So until the next bit, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck, get a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.